We often rely on the vast organs of public safety and law enforcement to protect us. The police, the fire department, they always seem ready to spring heroically into action whenever disaster strikes, being only a 911 call away. But what happens when they fail us, as they so often can and do? Today I want to talk about two preventable tragedies, both involving being trapped in a car, which show us that death can happen anywhere at any time, with the ones we depend upon to save us sometimes letting us down. On Wednesday, June 22, 2005, 3 boys went missing in Camden, New Jersey. The boys were 6-year-old Daniel Agosto, 5-year-old Jesstin Pagan, who attended a special needs school, and 11-year-old Anibal Cruz, who had neurological problems and preferred hanging out with younger kids because he could relate to them better. They were last seen around 5 p.m. in the Cruz family's yard, spending the hot afternoon enjoying some Italian ice under a tree. The mothers of Anibal and Jesstin had been watching the children from the porch. They went inside to prepare dinner, and about 5 to 10 minutes later they came back outside to discover the boys had vanished. By early Thursday morning, teams of police and firefighters were searching for the boys, using search dogs, helicopters, and boats. Police mainly focused their search around the Delaware River, which they believed the boys may have fallen into, given a search dog tracked their scent to an area half a mile away from the water. Then on Friday evening at around 7 p.m., the search ended where it began. David Agosto, Daniel's father, discovered the missing children dead in the trunk of a maroon Toyota Camry parked on the corner of the Cruz family yard. David jumped away screaming and sobbing when he found them and couldn't be consoled. The car, which belonged to one of the boys' grandmothers, was an older model and had no device on the inside of the trunk that could unlock it in case someone got trapped inside. The boys' deaths were ruled an accident, and the cause of death was given as suffocation. It appears they crawled inside, and the trunk shut closed behind them. The police's investigation was criticized for not being thorough enough. It was later revealed that an officer had, in fact, searched the car, but was called away and neglected to check the trunk. It was found also that the boys' shoes were in the car's back seat, which the officers apparently missed. The police defended themselves by claiming the insulation in the car and the heavy rain on Friday evening would have made it nearly impossible to hear the boys' cries for help. The police conducted a panel review and concluded that the officers should have found the boys immediately. The city agreed to a settlement with the boys' families in April 2010. On April 10, 2018, 16-year-old Kyle Plush from Cincinnati, Ohio, was getting ready for a school tennis match. His gear was in the back of his 2004 Honda Odyssey minivan. While reaching for it, the third row seat fell forward, pinning him upside down in the back of the van and exerting almost 70 pounds of pressure upon him. Kyle was able to call 911 by using Siri at 3:16 p.m., but when help didn't arrive after a considerable wait, Kyle called again at 3:35 p.m., asserting this isn't a joke and asking the dispatcher to tell his mom he loved her if he didn't make it. The dispatcher had trouble hearing Kyle, but understood his general location and sent police to the parking lot of the Seven Hills School where the minivan was parked. The officers failed to exit their cruiser while searching the parking lot and only were at the school for about 11 minutes. The officers were patrolling the parking lot while Kyle was making his second 911 call. He even gave more details about the make and model of the van, but this information was never relayed to the police, who closed the incident and went on their way at 3:37 p.m. Kyle's father, Ronald, found his son at 9:00 p.m. that night, but by this time, of course, it was too late. Kyle's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit and were awarded a $6 million settlement by the city, But of course, this will never take away the pain they have suffered as a result of losing their son. Thank you for watching. There are a lot of terrible lessons to be learned from these two cases, where the deaths of all involved were so preventable. Please keep all victims' families in your thoughts as they continue to mourn their loved ones. Thanks, guys. Stay safe out there. And remember, don't get scared out of swords.